everything that I believe in. This is a big fuck you to the government and kind of a culmination of bringing everything together. Different cultures, different religions, different ways of thinking. There's very ancient things. There's I Ching, which I'm huge in. I love I Ching. This spells out Shiloh, which I'm a huge Neil Diamond fan. And the song Shiloh, it's kind of like a his childhood friend, like an imaginary type friend. And that's what I had growing up. And I believe that I met my friend, and that is who the book is dedicated to. So there's a lot of stuff in here.
Now, do you remember what you said where you wanted to be in 5 years?
I said that I wanted to have books published. Yeah, that's where I said I'd be living in Portland. But I kind of found a reason to stay in Salem. Yeah, my, God, things have just been really fucked lately with poetry. My poetry in general and the events. I haven't made any statements whatsoever about what happened. I'm trying to keep on the high road. And even when asked by certain people, I still don't say what really happened. But basically, my poetry events are in jeopardy from people that I thought were my friends, but weren't for the last 6 months, I guess.
Where you're currently reading?
What? Yes, where I'm currently reading. They are, I mean, the things that have been said and done to and against me is just ludicrous and just sick. Things that you don't say to another human being, let alone a writer. I'm gonna get a smoke. Okay. Basically, it's you don't fucking say that about someone's work, someone's passion, and especially a friend. And
do you want me to keep recording?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't really care unless I'm sounding boring.
No,
but,
it's not that. I just wasn't sure if this was a subject you wanted to cover on film. That
I have absolutely no problem
okay.
Talking about this, and I'm not going to expose these people, but basically, these people are not understanding where my heart is. My disease was mocked. My poetry was mocked, saying it was bland, poorly written, and plagiarized. Because when I write poetry, I like to use other things. I'll use mythology. I'll use nursery rhymes. I'll use stories that I've read. I'll use songs that I love. And I'll kind of put that in there to make the poem more 3D. So I'll make a reference to a song, and then it'll just mean that I'm using that song as, a basis. So it's like, yeah, listen to these lyrics. This is how I feel. This is how it relates with the poem. I was called plagiarizing, which, okay.
Now, on the subject of poetry,
Yes.
do you think? Well, question: how do you think you would have done in the beatnik era, the late 50s, early 60s, as far as poetry, the poetry scene?
I would have taken it by storm.
Do you think there would have been a culture clash?
Of course. There's always a culture clash when you're doing something different. Or not even different, but when you're doing something